What is happening, everybody? Man, talk about going live at the drop of a hat. It is, what is it? I'm going to show you on the camera here. 8:32 Eastern Standard Time, August the 5th. There we go. So, I'm, still currently on vacation, right? So I said, man, I gotta figure out something to do, man. I can't just sit here. I can't stand sitting around twiddling my thumbs. I did I appreciate everybody checking out I look into my guitar collection part 3. I released that today at 4:30. Let's see. I've been really busy doing content, all week long, trying to keep the momentum going on this channel. And I really, really appreciate all the new subscribers and people that are taking the time to comment. That is really amazing. Really, really appreciate that. And so we were sitting out there. We ate dinner earlier this evening. And I said, man, I don't know, man. I feel like going live. Why not? So here we are. Here we are, live right here, right now, right? So it's a good deal, man. I've had a good week so far. I'm trying to get everything I can cram into this channel for this week because Thursday I'm not going to be able to do anything because I have to get prepped for a procedure that'll be happening Friday. It's an outpatient deal, so I'm hoping that all goes well with that. I don't know what time I have to be there. I don't understand the hospital system here. They said they give you the date when to be there, but they don't tell you what time. And they said somebody will call you a day before your procedure to tell you what time you need to be here. I was like, well, why can't you just tell me now? I don't know what's going on with that. That's just weird. But anyway, so Thursday and Friday, I don't know about Friday. Maybe Friday night will be okay. I don't know. We'll see how things go. But anyway, yeah, thank you to everybody again who's been checking out the channel and commenting and thumbs ups and all that. And I really appreciate it. I tell you what, I had a really nice message earlier today, a nice text message, and it was really cool. I didn't see this coming a mile away, to tell you the truth. So we were getting ready to eat, and my phone is sitting beside me on the couch, and a text comes up, and I look, and it was Tony from Audio Centro. Ralph and I went there. It was over the weekend, and he let us come in there and film and check out his store, which was amazing. And Tony reached out to me to tell me that some people had went there because of the video, and I thought that was amazing. I was like, "That's awesome, man! That's what it's all about, That is what it's all about." And still getting comments on today's video we released earlier, Guitar Collection, which is fantastic. So I was really glad Tony took the time to reach out and to let me know that he's getting some business, and that's awesome. People asking me, why are you doing these videos for these guitar store shot reviews? What's in it for you? Nothing. I love going to guitar stores, man. I love guitars. I love checking them out. And apparently the numbers reflect that other people like to watch that too. So I think that's great. I mean, like I've said, I've tried doing all kind of different things on this channel, and you just never know what's going to work and what's not going to work. You don't know. And if something does work, that's great. If it don't, that's fine too, man. It's not the end of the world. I know not every video is going to be a hit with people. That's fine, but it's just I just love talking about guitars. I love making video content. I've always loved making videos for many, many years. So it's great, man. But yeah, so I had a lot of fun doing these guitar shop reviews. Where Ralph and I are going tomorrow to do another one. Tomorrow being Wednesday. Yeah, I have to remember what day it is. I'm like, man, what day is it? Let's see. Bozique, what's going on, man? How you doing? I gotta see what Bozique is saying here. I'm not quite sure. They chose the time so close to the day because they are understaffed these days. Let's see. It jumped on me, so I don't know what. I can't read it. Don't know who will be at work. Anyway, hope it's not serious. Oh, we talking about the hospital. Okay, talking about the hospital system. Okay, yeah. Because they're so understaffed, don't know who will be at work. Thank you, Bozique. Yeah, it's not. No, it's nothing serious, man. It's just an outpatient procedure. Thank you. I was lost there for a minute. I was like, what? Talking about the guitar shops? I completely went blank there for a second. But yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, they said, we'll just call you a day before to tell you what time to be here. And I'm like, well, a heads up would be nice. Morning, late morning, what? I have no idea. But anyway, we'll get it figured out. It's no big deal. Let's see. Bozique says, Mom and Pop's music stores are barely surviving, unfortunately, due to guitar music not being as big as it used to be. Every little bit of advertising helps. Hopefully the music biz turns around. Yes, that would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be nice. No, man, but if these videos help to get people to these local shops around here, then I've done my job. I think that it's a great thing. I love the independent shops, man. Oh, big applause for Bozique, by the way. Sorry, Bozique. Yeah, this is an unscheduled stream, so we just popped on here at the drop of a hat. So thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I know you got better things you could be doing. Mr. Mick in the chat. How you doing, my friend? Let's see. We also have KBT Guitar Man. Hey, bud, hope all is good. Thank you, man. Yes, sir. We're doing well. Thank you. We're doing really good now. All my friends are showing up. We're doing really well right now. Thank y'all. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much for being here. What was that? Was that a high-powered scooter that just went by? What in the world was that? But yeah, so so I'll let you in on a little secret. Before I meet Ralph tomorrow at the next guitar shop review, we have to be there about 2, a couple minutes after 2. We're going to a place called Midtown Guitars. It's in Easley. So from here, I guess, it'd be about maybe a good 30, 35 minutes, roundabouts, something like that. So we're going to be going there tomorrow. I called the gentleman today. I can't recall his name. It's a unique name. I can't remember. Anyway, I called and talked to him today, and he was very cool, man. Very nice. So Ralph and I are going there tomorrow. We'll film. But before I go to do that guitar shop review, I'm going to stop at Audio Centro and see Tony, and we're going to work out a deal on some guitars, man. Well, a guitar. And so we more details as that develops. I don't want to get too far into that because the way my luck goes, you know, I don't want something to backfire and then something not be like, oh man, it didn't work out. So that's how my luck goes. It seems to be anyway. But hopefully, fingers crossed, man. Everything will work out. I sent him pictures of what I was wanting to trade. So we've already got that settled. It's just a matter of me getting there. So I'm excited, man. I'm like a little kid at Christmas. I mean, come on, man. I can't complain. I mean, last week I got this beautiful Fender Strat American Special. Was it last week or week before? And then I think it was last week I got the PRS. Yes, got the PRS McCarty 594. And then tomorrow, hopefully, there'll be another new edition. I hope. We'll see. If I feel up to it Friday night, that'll be a great live stream. And maybe we'll play some music because I have not practiced today. Now, I did come in here last night and I played for about 45 minutes, but I don't know, man. I started feeling, you know how you feel when you start feeling like you're coming down with something? Like, man, what the heck? I started sneezing and all those symptoms that go along with that. And then I started sweating. I was like, what? And you can see this little AC unit right here in the window, but it's been so comfortable. Man, for the past 3 or 4 days, it hasn't got out of the 60s here, which has been just unheard of. It's been so nice. It has rained for 2 days here. And man, I was like, thank you, Lord. We need the rain. And so I was glad to see the rain. And we're supposed to get another round of rain tonight, I believe. So that's fine with me, man. We need the rain. But so I played last night for about 45 minutes and man, I went to bed early. Now for me early, because I work the night shift. I'm on vacation this week, but I go back Sunday and we'll be right back into doing the deal, right? So I went to bed at like 10 or 10:30 last night. That is early. For somebody who doesn't get home till about 5:30 or 6 in the morning. That's, because I wasn't feeling that great. So I went to bed and then I got up and did a couple errands out in the rain. I didn't care. I had to get it done. And then I came in here and made another video to possibly, I don't know if it'll be released tomorrow or what. It'll probably be released Thursday. Let's see. Maybe Thursday. So I got content coming. I'm trying to stay busy on it, man. Trying my best. But let's look at the chat here. Mr. Mick, he chimes in. He says, Joe, on your Mimic pedal, do you run it in stereo or mono? Stereo. Yes, sir. Stereo. Absolutely. So I got 2 cables coming in and 2 cables coming out. And then that goes into the Rodecaster Pro 2, which I have this set up in stereo, and then it goes USB to the laptop. That is correct. Who we got? Is that Blue Monks? Hey, man. Cheers, Joe and chat. Hey, man. Thank you for being here. Let's see. I gotta go back up. Let me go back up here. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Uh-oh. Blue Monk says, I have the sad new guitar story of the day. Oh, no. No. Please, anything with guitar is supposed to be happy, not sad. What? Please, man. go ahead and lay it out there, man. Let us know. I hope it's nothing too bad. Yeah. Bozic says, what happened, man? Yeah, what happened? Oh, Lord, I hope it ain't nothing bad. Oh, here he is. Let's see. Blue Monk says, new Epiphone Jerry Cantrell from Sweetwater. Double boxed and padded all up. Opened the case, broken headstock. Oh, no. Oh, no. But the one positive I can say, man, you got it from Sweetwater. So they should honor that. I mean, they're Sweetwater, they'll make it right. They should send you another one. I don't see a problem. I know it sucks, man, because you get it out of the box ready to play. But Sweetwater will honor that, man. Sweetwater will honor that. And I'm sure they'll send you another one, man. Dennis, what's up, man? Dennis, Mr. Neck Dive is here. Love you, man. What's up, man? Yeah, you had me nervous on that comment, bro. I was like, damn, is he ticked off or what? Well, I'm glad you're a good sport, man. That's good. It was nice to see you, man. Is it Breen? Is that how you say your last name? Dennis Breen, I think. Good to see you, man, and thank you for being cool, man. And let's see. Don? Hey, Don, what's going on, man? He says, hey, Joe, great show. Appreciate you. Man, I appreciate y'all. This is fantastic. Thank you so much for showing up with this unscheduled live stream. I mean, I didn't have nothing lined up. I was just bored. I know I done put out a video earlier today, like 4 hours ago, and here I am live. I know that's weird. But I figured we could hang out for a while and talk guitars, and we can talk about whatever y'all want to. It doesn't matter to me. The chat is what direction the show goes into, man. I've said that plenty of times. As long as it's within reason. We can't get in nothing crazy, but you know what I mean. Mr. James Lyle is here. Hey, brother, man, what's going on? Hey, Joe, I like the music store videos. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody who's taken the time to check those out, man. Y'all don't know how much that means, man. I mean, it means the world. What did I go? Let's see. Yesterday, now you talking about a quick turnaround, working fast with a quick turnaround. The Pecknell music store video I did that came out yesterday, I shot that yesterday. I filmed it yesterday. I woke up kind of early because now my schedule's off, right? So I got up, I got cleaned up, got my shower, and I told my wife, I said, I'm going to go film because before you know it, this vacation is going to be over and I'll be back in that rig, trying to make $1, right? So, and usually so far with these guitar shop videos, I've called the owner and talked to them and to make sure it was okay if Ralph and I came by and all that. Well, it was just on a whim. And they're not far. They're, we're not too far from Bob Jones University. So they're like across the street from Bob Jones. And it was raining, and I said, man, I'm just going to drive over there. It's like a 20-minute drive. So I drove over there, and it was in the middle of the day, pulled in the parking lot. There wasn't hardly many cars in there, and I went in there and talked to a gentleman named Michael. He was very welcoming, very cool, and I showed him my phone with my channel because, that your YouTube, if you're doing stuff like this and with these guitar shop reviews or videos, and it's a good thing to show somebody. It's kind of like your calling card or business card. I don't know what you want to call it, but so I showed him and I said, man, we've done, and all these guitar shops, they know of all the other ones in the surrounding area. They all know because everybody has got their own deal going, but they all know what's going on with the other shops, I would imagine. I would think they are all pretty much stay a pretty tight knit of a community like this here, So I talked to Michael, and he was really cool because the last time I went to that shop, like I said in the video, was like 18, 19 years ago, and it looks nothing like it did back then. Back then, you walk in the door, and to the right was all the woodwind and brass instruments, the sheet music, the booklets, whatever. And then over here, they had this little section that had a few off-brand guitars and a few off-branded drum sets. That was it. And that was many years ago. And I said, well, I ain't going back there. Well, I decided to just go over there yesterday, drove over there. Like I said, talked to Michael. And when I first walked in, I said, because I like to look at the place first to kind of get an idea how I want to film. And when I walked in and you look to your left, it's the guitar section. I said, oh my gosh, it was beautiful in there, and I said, man, they've revamped this whole thing. So talked to Michael, and he went and got the owner, which his name was Jeremiah. And he came, and I talked to him. He was really cool. He said, man, yeah, go ahead and film, help yourself. I was floored. So Ralph wasn't there because he didn't, I didn't call, I didn't plan it. I just went, and I rolled the dice, man, and I got lucky. I'm just wondering, when is it going to happen? I hope it doesn't, but I'm wondering if it's ever going to happen if I get to a store and the experience doesn't turn out so well. We've been very fortunate on all these. Well, I say all. The ones we've done so far, we've been very fortunate. Everybody's been super nice, and that's why the stores that we've reviewed so far have gotten 5 stars, because the owners have been incredible to deal with. They're just spectacular. They have made us feel at home. They was like, hey man, go ahead and film. If there's not a certain part they don't want us to go to, they'll say, look, don't go past it. Okay, cool. Yes, sir. This is your playground, man. I'm not going to, and I've told them, and I think they're starting to, now that the videos are coming out, I think they're starting to be, because these things come out, I'm sure some of these other stores see these videos if they have somebody that's on the lookout for it. I'm sure they are. I mean, we're all guitar players. We all love guitar here. So I'm sure there's people that look out for that and say, hey, there's a video about Audio Centro that just came out. Have you seen this? And they'll get on the, what channel, So I'm hoping that the more that we do, I hope it's to get into the door of some of these shops. I hope it is, easy. But I always present myself in a professional manner. So does Ralph. And I tell them, look, I'm not here to slander anybody. I love playing guitar. I love making videos. So, and I look at the pictures online of the store to kind of get an idea of what the place looks like. And, but, so we got one to do tomorrow, and we're excited about that. It's going to be fun. So let's see, man. Let's see. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go off in the left field. Mr. Mick makes a comment. He says, let's see here. Thank you, Joe. Just ordered the Mimic today. Oh, you did? I thought you already had one. Okay. Well, congratulations, man. If you need to know the settings, I can tell you what I have mine on, which that's all subjective, but I can tell you what I have mine on. Bozy talking about Blue Mox's guitar headstock was broke. If repaired, it won't break again, most likely. I think Gibson needs to start pre-breaking the headstocks and repairing them before painting. Man, Blue Mox, yes, Sweetwater, new one on the way. Thank goodness. That's good, man. That's awesome. That is fantastic. Good deal. Hey, Jimbo. What's up, man? Jimbo. What is happening? My man, Jimbo. I've known Jim for many years. He's a good man. Mr. Don said, we needed this channel a long time ago. Oh, man. Thank you very much, man. You're too kind. I'm going to have to bring this chat down and go back up because This thing on EVMux is weird. Let me go back up. Let's see. Let me see here. Let me see. Okay, let me go right here. Michael Curtis, what's up, man? How you doing? Well, I came in late, then I had to go break up a cat fight. A cat fight? Is there 2 chicks fighting in your house, man? What's going on, man? We don't need no fights now. Oh man, them women are falling all over Michael Curtis, fighting over him, man. Mine was like, what? Supposedly, I hope you mean hot women instead of actual cats. I'd be like, ladies, at least have the decency to oil up first. Oh my God. It's hilarious. All right, let's see here. Let me get back up here. I know let's see. Jimmy Z. James Z. I know I'm probably missing a couple of comments. I'm sorry. If I missed it, just type it again down there. I'm having this EVMux chat. I use a EVMux, EVMUX, for my EVMUX. MUX, what is that? EVMUX for my streaming platform, and they don't give you a lot of room to move the chat up and down. It's a really small area to work with. Don comments, he says, not sure if this is just for local shops, but if not, check out Atlanta Discount Music sometime. Thank you, Don. Yeah, eventually we will spread out. Yes, it's going to take a little time. Of course, going back to work, I'm going to, it's going to cut down on my time, my availability to do this. It's going to really cut it down. That's why I'm trying to get all these content out that I can this week. Let's see. Blue Monk says, Joe single-handedly making shops get it together. Oh man. Nah, dude, I'm not doing anything. I'm just putting it out there for people. There has been comments that people that live in the area that know about a lot of these shops. And I was one of those. I was one of those as well. So I can't say a word, but I'm so glad it just shows you the reach that social media has, especially YouTube. But I love to bring these new shops or the information about them to people who didn't know. And like I said, Tony, if you're just joining, Tony from Audio Centro texted me earlier and just to say thank you. He said, man, I got business from your video. And I thought, oh my gosh. So big shout out to people that are checking out these stores, man. Y'all are fantastic. Giving the man some business. That's his livelihood. That's awesome. Hey, Cater, what's going on? He says, greetings. How are you doing, my friend? So yeah, that's fantastic, man. I think it's great. I think that is fantastic. Mr. Mick, yes, please tell me your settings on the Mimic. It's very easy. It's very easy. Okay, you ready? All right. Let me switch cameras. Cameraman, camera 1, please. Thank you. So you got a knob at the top and you got 2 right here. The knob at the top, I'm going to look over here, is it might be backwards looking at me from your angle. The knob at the top is at 11 o'clock. So for me, 11 o'clock is this way. For you looking, it might be that way. But 11 o'clock is the knob at the top. The 2 bottom knobs are all the way turned to the right. They're wide open, so that would be like 5 o'clock. Those are the settings. Oh, and there's a toggle switch a metal toggle switch. It's like 1, 2, or 3. It's all the way on it'd be away from you. So I'd be position 1. That's the setting. That's what I use. And like I said, that's subjective, man. It's different for everybody. But that just works best for me. And you might move the knobs around and say, well, I like this better. But what I'm telling you is a great starting point. You can start from there and, see how it goes. Mr. William De Silva is in the chat. What's going on? Hey, Joe, where you going with that guitar in your hand? I can't say that other word. YouTube doesn't like that. We don't want to get in trouble 30 minutes into the show and get shut down. Isn't that crazy? Ain't that something? Some things, YouTube, man, I tell you. But it's their sandbox, their playground, right? You got to play it by the rules. Mr. Brian Hudson. Hey, Joe, always a treat to catch up on your channel. I spy some new guitars. Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Oops. Cameraman, camera 2, please. Thank you. There's one there. And make sure I'm doing this right there. That PRS McCarty 594. And if you're just tuning in, hopefully, if things work, we'll have another one tomorrow. But I'll go into more of that detail when that transaction is completed. I can't go into a lot of it right now because it's still kind of anything could happen kind of deal. And I hope not. I hope everything's cool. Let's see. William De Silva, a cat fight. Where's the cat fight? Uh-oh. Who was that talking about? That was Michael Curtis. Yeah, he's having some issues with some something over there. I can't say I'm not over there. I don't know. I'll let him discuss that if he wants to. Mr. Don Morton says, I have a TC Mimic stereo doubler too. I agree with you. That is a great pedal. Yes, it is a fantastic pedal. Applause for fun gear, man. Michael Curtis, what? I like your version of the story, Joe. Okay. Oh, Lord of mercy. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's hey, you want to have a good time, right? My dad always said, if it's better to laugh than to cry, and life's too short, man. Have a good time, And if you don't have a sense of humor, get out of here. You got to have a sense of humor. Bo, what's going on, my friend? How are you doing? He says, today I found a rock and roll relic Thunders on consignment for $2,700. Wow. How cool is that? Awesome. Awesome. Wait a minute now. Hold on. Let's see. Randall Vandergriff. Hey, man. How are you doing? Let's see. You said the Keith Urban Nightstar guitars were not good. I liked them myself. His picture was on the back. How's the neck and pickups on the single cut? Yeah, that second run they come out with, I did not like it. It was not good for me. It wasn't good for me. But how's the neck and the pickups on the single cut? I think they're great for what it is. For the price of that guitar, I think it's fantastic. And yeah, it's just it's a fantastic guitar. I haven't played it in a long time. Now, of course, when I got it, it needed some setting up because it came from wherever, China or whatever. I don't know. I'm not sure. And it wasn't set up at all. So, but I like it. Yeah, I think it's great. Is it perfect? No, of course not. But for what it is, it's not bad. And it's so close to a LP style guitar. It's like, wow, man, I think that's why they had to, I think they probably sent them a cease and desist order or something. And that's why they come out with a new body style. Rico B, what is up, man? Hey now. Good evening from sunny Arizona. Hey now. Good evening, sir. Arizona. And depending on where you live up or out there, depending on how hot it is, right? My friend Larry, he has a great channel called Work Less, Enjoy Life More. And he's in Arizona. And he's up in the northern part of Arizona. So he says it's pretty good up there. But of course, the further south he goes, it's really bad. He's out there. He was out getting closer to the East Coast where all the humidity and stuff. He's like, I don't like this humidity. I was like, yeah, you're getting to the south now, man. The humidity is something else out here, boy. Mr. Dave Orkin. What's going on, man? How are you? Good to see you. Let's see if we can get this thing to move so I can read. Okay, a caterer. Hey, man, he comments. Have you got any pedals that you always use? For me, I always have to keep... always have to have a Keeley Halo Andy Timmons dual echo pedal in the effects loop. Do I have any pedals that I always use? Yes. Actually, yes. Now I have quite a few different boards here. Well, I have 4. And 2 boards are for my Rockman setup. But when I'm not using that, I use the bottom 2 boards for my more current, tone setup. So yeah, the Mr. Black double tracker, I use that all the time. The Mimic, that's on all the time. My Boss DD5, the DD5's on all the time. Unless you're playing a song like LaGrange or something, you can't have a delay on that song because when you're picking, the chicken picking, it's got too much of a slap back and too much interference. You have to cut the delay off for that song. Now, when you go into the solo, you can kick on the delay, but then you got to kick it right back off when you come back around to the clean parts. But, and my Boss EQ, what is that? GE7. That's on all the time too. So those pedals are always on. And then I have, some pedals that I'll turn off and on during the course of a song. You got your MXR Phase 90, of course, the MXR EVH flanger, of course, a tuner. I got a Hendrix Mini Rotovibe that I use from time to time. MXR Classic Overdrive. That's a fantastic pedal. I've said in some videos in the past, if you take that MXR, it's white, has 3 knobs on it. And if you turn that pedal over and take the 4 screws off, there's a small switch. I mean, it's really small. And if you flip that switch, it makes that pedal have more distortion. And the only way I know that is I saw a YouTube video. It just happened to come up on my feed. And it said, here's the secret of this MXR Classic Overdrive. I was like, secret? So, yeah. It's, I haven't heard anybody say they've done that. They might not have that pedal. I don't know, but it's a great pedal. Jimmy Z, he says, I turn everything to 11. There you go. Just crank it up, man. Crank it up. Why not? Let's see. Let me move this chat up here. So we're getting to your comments. Just hold tight. Jimmy Z, I had new knobs installed on all my gear. They all go up to 11 now. That's fantastic, man. Speaking of new knobs, look at this. Look at this, man. Let me switch cameras. Cameraman, camera 1, please. So the McCarty model, which I'm very happy with that guitar, I didn't know that it came with lampshade knobs. So I had ordered some. Now they're an off brand. It says Dopro, DOPRO, and it's the lampshade knobs, and they're kind of more of a dark gold bronze kind of. and I thought it might look good with that color. But when I got this guitar, it's got the lampshade knobs already on it. I said, oh, okay, so I just keep those for down the road, But yeah, let's see here. And yeah, that seller did me right, man, on that guitar. Thank God, he did me right. Does that say demonetized? What's going on, man? It's a great name. Have you seen the Gold Leaf McCarty? I saw it on a short, but the store is about an hour away. I may just go. Wow. But you might go put some. Go check it out. Might pick it up. Right? That's awesome. I have not seen that. No, sir, I have not. To answer your question, I have not seen it. I bet it's beautiful. Man. I was very shocked with this, man. It's my first McCarty model, and they are reasonable used. I'm just finding this out. So, Mr. Brian Hudson comments. He says, "Congrats! Did the PRS surprise you? Nice looking." Yes, it did, man. It did surprise me. I was it's beautiful, and it plays great. The gentleman that is it Mark's Gear Emporium? I think that's the seller. I think he put a new set of nines on there. The only thing I had to do was I had to adjust the little dial where the action just a little bit, because if you looked at it straight ahead, like if I had the guitar and I turned it this way and I'm looking at, like, here's the body and I'm looking at that tailpiece where the knobs are, where you adjust, one was like down like this, so I had to kind of fix it where it was level. That was all. And the action was just a tad high, but it was just a couple of turns of those dials. We were done. We were great, Michael Curtis says he's going to be playing some Cat Scratch Fever, man. That's great. Fitting song for a fitting time. Yeah. Let's see. Randall Vandergriff comments. He says, I want one used in the color I am looking for, the Keith Urban cheap used. Yeah, like the LP style. Is that what you're talking about? I'm sure you can probably find them on Reverb, I would imagine. I haven't looked, but I would think that you could. I would think. I hope you can. Yeah, man. Let's see. Andy Dion. What's up, brother? How are you? Hey, Joe, I'm digging the Music Store Adventures. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Blue Mox. I've seen his channel. Nice and correct. Whose channel? I don't know. You have to let me know, because I'm playing catch up, so I'm not quite sure. You have to forgive me, man. I know I'm not getting to these right as you put them. It takes me a minute because I'm trying to make sure everybody's comment gets read here. Oh, there's Bloody Suit right there. Hey, man. He says, Happy Tuesday. Yes, Happy Tuesday. Man, if this is what retirement feels like, I'm ready. I have plenty of stuff to keep me busy. This stuff keep me plenty busy, and filming and all that, and going from place to place, it keeps me busy. So it's just a matter of having to make an income. You got to do that. You got to make an income, right? Let's see, man. Let's go. Let's see. ST. Hey, how are you? ST comments, are you currently playing in any bands? Enjoy the content. Ever make it to Aballone's vintage guitar in Columbia? No, I have not. Where's that Aballone's? I don't know. No, I have not. Thank you for letting me know that. Let me highlight your comment again. Let's see. Am I currently playing in any band? No. I wish. Thank you for for the kind words, man. Thank you. No, I have to keep that in mind for Columbia. I need to look them up, Google them, and check them out online. Thank God for something like that with technology. You can kind of look at something before you go and kind of get a little idea of, what you're getting into, and see if there's any ratings, if their ratings are decent or whatever. Let's see. Don Morton chimes in. He says, seeing lots of good press about the Yamaha RevStar electric guitar lately. I haven't played one yet. Anyone here played one or own one? I've seen that too, Don. I have not played one. I have not. Hopefully somebody in this great community can assist you with that, man, with an answer with that. Does Andrew have one of those? My friend Andrew did. I want to say he's got a RevStar, but I can't be 100% certain. I don't know. Rico B, he says, Joe, first time here. I enjoyed your guitar inventory uploads. Will there be a fourth? No, that was it, man. Thank you. That was it. That was it. Parts 1, 2, and 3, and that was it. Yeah, it was. That was it, man. Yeah, it was. I'm not trying to sound weird or anything, but it was everything I could do to go back there and rearrange all those things. And I say, oh, I need to get all these out. Let's film these and talk about these. And then you get done, you put all that stuff back, then you move stuff around and bring these out. And it was just, it was a lot. I mean, for me, one man kind of deal was a lot. And when I was doing those videos, it was, especially part 1, it was still really hot in this room because it was still triple digits during the day. So it gets hot in this room, even though I got this little window unit. But, when you're live, you can't turn it on because it's just going to hit, blow against the mic, and it makes for horrible audio. But no, so there will not be another one. That was it. 1, 2, and 3. Dave Orkin says, Joe, you should ask about the knobs. Ask me before buying them. I have plenty. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, I didn't think about that, man. I didn't know. Those lampshade knobs was the first time I ever seen those on the PRS at Eastside. That's the first time I ever seen it. I never seen lampshade. I didn't know that's what they were called till my buddy Andrew told me. And I said, I'll be a son of a gun. Those do look like lampshades, don't they? I was so out of the loop, but yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. I will keep that in mind for next time. I don't want to be like, hey man, you got some of these you want to get rid of? I don't want to seem like a, some kind of freeloader or something. Let's see here. We got, Gringo Loco SC. Hey, man. How are you doing? Oh, wow. He said, I stopped by Lonely Hound Guitar Company because of your video. Great store. Thanks for the content. Man, that is fantastic. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for checking them out and letting me know. That right there, whoever that was, why are you doing that? Well, that's why, right there. Somebody found out from watching one of those videos, and they went and checked it out, and they had a pleasant experience. And, so now that store's gained another customer, or at least somebody that's interested, So that's fantastic. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's fantastic. A caterer, he says that seems like the PRS guitars are no longer just for dentists and lawyers. Some good deals to be found on them on the used market. Yeah, that I just happened to look. I don't know, man. All this talk about PRSs the past few weeks, and I was like, man, I need maybe I should look on Reverb or something and see if there's anything worth looking at. And sure enough, there it is. My mom always said if something lines up easy and connects, just like that, it's just meant to be. The stars were aligned, And I was like, wow, that's freaking awesome, So I was very thankful. I was like, thank you, Lord. Randall Vandergriff, you need a 335 style guitar. Hagstrom, Guild, Yamaha are great brands. It's funny you say that, man, because when I was at Audio Centro, he had a couple of those that actually looked really good. And I was entertaining that thought, believe it or not. I said, I don't have a 335 style guitar, and I've never played one either. But I would love to play one just to see what it feels like. I really do. Let's see. We can go to Bozique here. Makes a comment. He says, what I like most about Joe's Guitar Shop Adventures is he's not like a certain YouTuber who shall remain anonymous, who's practically begging viewers to buy him guitars when he visits Guitar Center. Oh, Lord. No, I have no idea who that is, but there's somebody that's doing that for real. That's not cool, man. No, I can't do that. That's why I have a job. That's how I got this stuff. I'm gonna need a new microphone if I don't watch out what I'm doing. That's how I got this stuff, man, from work, just like everybody, all y'all. It was how we get these toys, man, working. But I couldn't imagine getting on a stream and asking somebody to buy them something. That's crazy. And that's just not cool, man. That's not what this is about. You're supposed to be providing entertainment for your viewers, not asking them for anything. Decatur says, I've been looking at those Rev Stars as well. I want the one with P90s in it. Heard a lot of good things about them, but haven't tried one yet. There's another comment about the Rev Star. That's another, like I said, I have not played one. Man, I'm going to have to check one of those out. Let's see who we got. Mr. Brian Hudson says, Rev Star is so smooth. The P90s on it sound great. I have never, let me see. Let me think for a second. I've never, to my knowledge, I've never played a guitar with P90s in it. I don't think I have. I know I don't own any guitars with P90s in them. Maybe I played one at Guitar Center, but man, I can't remember. Let's see here. Let's see. James Lyle. I'm getting to y'all. Just stand by. We'll get to everybody. James Lyle, I live about 40 minutes from the Gibson plant. You should go there and do a video on a build process. Oh my gosh. I would love to go to a Gibson plant and film. I don't know if they would allow that. I think that, now you let me know, James. I don't know, but if you go there, do they like charge admission to go and see how it's kind of like a tour, right? Is that correct? I don't know. I thought I heard on a video that they charge to go in there, but I mean, if they let you film and you can do like what I'm doing, or anybody for that matter, that would be worth the price of admission. That'd be some good content. I mean, and plus it would be really fun. But yeah, that would be awesome, man. Let's see. Don Morton makes a comment. Can you recommend a really good tube amp tech in the upstate? My tech over 25 years has retired, and most amps all need a tune-up now. Thank you for your suggestions. Don, all I can say, I will say this. I don't know of any personally, but I will say this. Give Pecknell Music a call. Jeremiah said they have like 16 techs working there in that store. Now, if any of them work on amps, it could be, I don't know, but it would not hurt to call and check with them. I mean, with they have a lot of tech now. To be fair, they I think he said they have 2 guitar techs. Was it 2 or 3? I think 2, and like 14 brass and woodwind techs. So out of those 2 guitar techs, maybe one of them might be able to check your amp. I don't know. I don't know anybody, but I would give them a call because they're very reputable, and and I'm sure if they can't, they could refer you to somebody that they wouldn't, I'll call Pecknell Music, man. Call them. And I'm sure they could help you in one way or another, man. I'm sure they could. Rico, he says, at Bozique, yeah, you hit the nail on the head with the anonymous YouTuber. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no clue, man. And that's the truth. I don't know. I'm so busy trying to do my thing and trying to work and I don't know what everybody else is doing. I really don't. Hey, Steven, what's going on, my friend? How are you doing? I think I came across that guy's stream a week ago, but anyway, what's up, Joe? Good to see you. Hey, Steven, what's up, man? Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who that is. I really don't. We'll see. If people want to say it in the chat, they can. That's up to y'all. I won't show it on screen or nothing because I don't want to throw no shade toward nobody because I don't even know who it is. So it's okay. All right. Now, for my ninjas, yay. What's going on? I have the Hot Morlow Revstar with P90s, and it's great. The fretwork is amazing. There you go. That's 4 comments about the Revstar right there. See, man, that satisfied customers, it speaks for itself, does it not? Man, I'm going to check out a Revstar, man. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's move on. Steven says everything is good. All right. Good, man. I'm glad. We got Mr. J. Is that Jay Fleming? Am I saying that right? Sick guitar collection. Oh, man, thank you. You're too kind. Thank you very much. A lot of the guitars I have, they're not of a real high tier caliber, but they work for me, and in the words of Philip McKnight, I got to give the man credit. What's the perfect guitar? The perfect guitar is for whoever, you, me, the one that stays in tune, the one that plays great, and the one that feels the best to you. That's the perfect guitar, right? So you don't have to spend $5,000 on a guitar. I think a lot of people, man, for me personally, let me get cameraman 1, please. Thank you. I think that what I've noticed with being on YouTube or watching YouTube for a long time, when I started to really get into guitar channels, the one thing that I noticed about certain channels back in the day was it seemed like a lot of people wanted to show off. Well, not a lot of people, a handful of people wanted to show off with what they had in the background. I mean, high dollar guitars, high dollar amps, and this and that. And that's fine. Okay. That's fine. It's their money. They can do what they want, but to me, it's more of a show. And I was kind of like, wow, man, I just never understood why somebody would drop that kind of money unless they just wanted to. And I'm sure that's what they wanted to do, but I don't know. I think people look at some of that stuff like some type of bragging rights or something, look at me, look what I have. And I'm like, so, I just never understood that. I'm like, really? I mean, And those will remain anonymous too. I'm not going to throw those people in the wrong direction either, because I don't even watch those channels no more. So, and there was a couple of channels I was very faithful to for many years in the guitar community for many years, and they would be on for a while, their channel, and then it got to where they wouldn't talk to you in the chat unless you did one thing. Can you guess what that is? Yeah, a super chat. You gave them a super chat. Oh, they would talk to you then. And that is the one thing that would always tick me off. I'm like, really? So, it's not good enough that I'm here supporting your channel, but now if I give you $5, $10 or whatever it is, $2, now you're going to, recognize that I'm here? Nah, I ain't down with that, man. So I left a lot of those channels. Let's see. That's just some of my little soapbox stuff. James Lau says, I've seen a few other creators do videos there. Oh, at the Gibson factory. Okay. Let's see here. Am I going to play anything tonight or just a hangout? I wasn't planning on playing anything, but I mean, I can. I don't know what everybody's wanting, I don't know. I mean, it's up to y'all. I mean, it's up to y'all. I'll leave that up to the chat. I mean, it doesn't bother me to sit here and talk, but I can play a song or two. I mean, it's whatever. Let's see. For my ninjas, I don't know why Yamaha don't get no love. Me personally, I always thought Yamaha were great. Yamaha Pacifica, their acoustics were always really good. Let's see. Gamer Active, what's up, man? Affordable guitars like growth. Yeah, look, I look at it this way. Whatever makes you happy, and whatever you want to spend, that's all that matters. I don't think it. I think some content creators take it too far. But that's just me. Michael Curtis, he says, the one time I tried a RevStar, it needed a setup big time. Okay. Again, I've never played one, but I need to check one out. Let's see. Mr. Don Morton. Oops, let me showcase the comment. I now own my dad's 73 Gibson SG Pro. It came stock with P90s in it. I'm glad he left it to me, but I sure do miss him. Anyway, play a guitar at P90 sometime. You'll like them, Don says. Thank you, man. And I'm sorry for your loss. I am very sorry. I know that feeling, my friend. I know it all too well. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. Jay Fleming, hello again. Let's see. I narrowed down to one Epiphone Les Paul 60 standard and one Alvarez acoustic. That's what you have currently, sir? That's it? One electric, one acoustic. Man, that's amazing. You show great strength. That's incredible. And some people, that's all they want. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. That is very admirable, man. Man. That's something else. A caterer chimes in. He says, another guitar store suggestion is Woody's Music Store of Tega K and Fort Mill. I know exactly where Tega K is. They had some good stuff and did me right on a trade last time I was there. Thank you, Ecater. You know what's weird? This might... This is a long time ago. I'm getting old, but when I was in high school, every time we had prom every year, and I was in Mecklenburg County, and we would go down to TK for our proms. Yeah. Ain't that something? So we went out of state for our proms at a nice place in TK. I can't remember the name of it. It was some nice place, country club thing or something. And that's where I went for all 3 of my proms, 10th, 11th, 12th. Big Bear, hey man, how are you? I'm a retired owner-operator. I'm learning to play guitar. I have a Gibson 335. Yes. Thank you, man. Yes, sir. I hear you, driver. Awesome. Thank you for your service, providing all the goods and needs of all of us. Hell yeah, without truck drivers, the country stops, man. Just watch that documentary, Big Rig. Came out in the early 2000s. Big props to my brother Slick Rick for bringing that movie to my attention all those years ago. Bloody Soup. He says, thanks for showing us your collection, Joe. It was fun to see, and it's great seeing new people in the chat. Welcome, everyone. Yes, welcome, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's awesome. Absolutely fantastic. Oops. Let's see. Jay. Hey, Jay, how are you? Is that Gooch? Or I hope I'm saying that right. You're spot on about just play the guitar that feels right to you. Yes. Yes, Mr. J, you are correct. Yes. Everybody's different, man, and that's why I love the guitars of today, the lower tier. Well, it's not really lower tier anymore, is it? It's mid tier now. I mean, everything is so good now, and thank the Lord. Gamer Active. Let's see, man. He says, "What is a great affordable amp for beginners?" Oh my goodness. The Boss Katana has some great choices for beginners. You can get a Roland Microcube as a great amp for a beginner. It depends on what you're wanting to go with, my friend. How much power are you looking at? Just something kind of small? You can, like I said, Boss Katana has quite a few options. The Roland Microcube is great for traveling. It's got maybe 4 or 5 different I don't want to say effects, but I guess that's what it is to choose from. It's battery powered, but it does eat up some batteries. But I love the Roland Microcube. It's great. It's just perfect for bedroom stuff. But yeah, for me personally, my first choice would be the Boss Katana line, and then I look into Roland Microcube. That's my suggestion. I'm sure there's plenty others out there, but that's just off the top of my head because that's what I've used, and I've always been very happy with those. Bozique chimes in. He says, "Super chat, Joe," and one of those guys in particular is the guitar YouTuber I'm talking about. Oh man. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I don't get into none of that. I fell for that years ago, and it just didn't sit well with me, man. But anyway, everybody runs their channel how they want. That's up to them. I feel if you treat people right, they'll come back. And wait a minute. Oh my goodness. You didn't have to do that, man. Hang on a second. Let me, oh Lord. Randy Christian, hey man, how are you doing? Any recommendations on anyone in the area that does paint jobs on guitars, looking for someone to do a tobacco burst? Well, I would suggest who my son used, but I'm not going to because he took 10 months to get my son's guitar ready. So no, I'm not going to recommend him. Again, you could call some of these stores that I've been reviewing, and they could probably point you in the right direction, man, because they would have a lot more contacts than I would. Jimmy Z says, play some shite, Joe. Okay. Well, if y'all say so, let me see. Hang on. Let me see here. Let me catch up with this chat real quick. John West, I believe my next guitar is going to be the Epiphone inspired by Gibson Custom. I hear a lot of good things about it, and the black one is beautiful. I love your channel. John, thank you, man. You're too kind, brother. Thank you. Let's see. Okay. Michael Curtis. Speaking of other guitar channels, I'm planning on going to see Marty Schwartz here at the Gibson Garage tomorrow afternoon. What a nice guy, man. He has a great channel. Now, he's one of those that, to me, when I started watching him years and years ago, and now he's the same. I have not seen that man change. I've not seen his ego grow. I've never seen his head don't grow. You know what I mean? He's the same Marty. Now, I don't know him. I've never talked to him, but just from what I see on his channel, he's the same guy. And that is, for whatever reason, on YouTube, that is hard to come by, man. People's ego inflates. They're like, oh, I have X amount of subs. I'm untouchable. I'm like, no, dude, you ain't untouchable. I've seen some big-time YouTubers that fell from grace hard, man, because they thought that they had all these thousands of subs, and they started to kind of get cocky, and they shot themselves in the foot. And I said, Yeah, this guy had his own guitars. He still had his own guitar line out. And, I ain't going to say no names, but anyway. Steven says, yes, sir. Okay, all right. We'll get ready to play something. We got people saying go ahead and play something. Bloody Soup says, I wouldn't mind hearing a couple of songs. Okay. Let's check this one out here, and we'll play a song or two. I need to play one for Jimmy. Jay Fleming says, best beginner amp is a good working one from a pawn shop for $50. Don't overpay when getting started. That's a great piece of advice. Yeah, that's exactly right. And it's easy to do. If you're not quite sure, YouTube is your best friend on researching some stuff, man. I mean, it really is. It really is, man. Okay, I gotta turn this stuff on, y'all, because I didn't know if I was going to play or not, because I didn't, but we can let you hear what stuff sounds like with this mimic pedal and everything. Okay, so I got to come over and cut some switches on. All right. Okay. Let's see. I had to get the Holy Grail out, man. After doing that, I look into my guitar collection videos. I got this one out, and I said, man, I ain't played this in a long... This is the one that somebody said if you had one guitar that you had to choose was your favorite, this would be it right here. This is the EVH Frankie. It was my dream guitar for a long time, and I was fortunate enough to get it earlier this year. So we're going to turn some stuff on here. So right now, I gotta check my tuning first. Let's see. I always do that first. Okay, good. It's a little sharp. There we go. Sharp, not bad. Sharp. And the high E. So this right now is without the Mimic. This is without the Mr. Black double tracker. This is just straight with the Tank G and the Boss DD5 and the Boss GE7 EQ. All right. Now, when you activate the Mr. Black double tracker with the Mimic together, this is what you get. Listen close. Here's the double tracker. And now here's the Mimic. So it's a lot of fun, man. It's a lot of fun. I'm gonna hit this chat so I can kind of see the current comments. Let's okay. So I gotta do one for Jimmy, man. Jimmy Z, and he said last time, can you hit up some Van Halen? So I gotta do that for Jimmy. He's always here to support the channel, which everybody is. Thank you so much. Let me see if I can find, where's it at, man? Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right, let me see. All right, Jimmy, pay attention.
Today, I've got to stop and profile like never before.
Hello, baby.
Wow, you have prime.
Jimmy, yeah.
Well, let me roll up onto the sidewalk and take a look, yes. Whoa! She's beautiful. I'm talking about a Yankee Rose. And she looks wild. 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 Are you ready for the new sensation? Well, here's a shot around the world. All you backroom boys salute when a flag unfurls. Well, guess who's back in circulation? Now, I don't know what you may have heard, but what I need right now is the original good time girl. She's a vision from coast to coast. See the shining sea. See the shining sea. Is the other perfect home? Come to toast. Show me your bright lights in your city lights. Alright, I'm talking about a Yankee Rose. Bright lights in your city lights. Alright, I'm talking about it. When she walks, watch the sparks will fly. Fire cracking on the 4th of July. No sad songs tonight. Something's in the air. Yeah, the feeling gets ya. Wow, a real state of independence. So pretty when a rocket's glare. Still proving any night that a flag's still there. She's a vision from coast to coast. Coast to coast. See the shining sea. See the shining sea. Is it the other perfect home? Make this toast. Show me your bright lights in your city lights. Alright, I'm talking about a Yankee Rose. Bright lights in your city lights. Alright, I'm in love with a Yankee Rose. She's beautiful, alright. Nothing like her in the whole world. Yeah. She's right on time. I'm on the case. Pick up the phone. No time to waste. She's got the beat. And here's a little bit coming your way. Wow. Raise them up there. Let's see who salutes, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Little bit higher. Here's the national anthem here. So. I want to get a little bit of apple pie, man. Bright lights, city lights. Bright lights, city lights.
Okay, there you go. Couple of songs, man. Let's turn this stuff off. That's it, man. The Holy Grail. I love this guitar. Oh, Lordy. Get another close up before I hang it back on the wall. I love this guitar, man. Oops, you can't see it. There you go. Okay, we got to catch up with the chat, man. Let's see. Okay. All right, so there we go. Couple of tunes, man, to round out the Tuesday, right? Okay. Okay, here we go. And Don, did you super chat by any chance? Let me go back. Let me go back up here and see. Yes, Don, you did, man. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. I'm looking at some of these comments and we'll get to the current ones. Jay Fleming says, orange amps are sweet. Well, we're going tomorrow. That store is an orange amp dealer. And I've never played through an orange amp. Never. So, thank you, Don. I appreciate that. Oh, no, Jimmy, you good, brother. You good, man. You good. No. You good, man. No, don't. That's what I say. That's what I asked the chat for, man. If y'all want to hear some music, I ask y'all. And, yeah, it doesn't bother me. I just don't want to run people off, man. And, Jay Fleming says, yes, black Epiphone Custom is so nice. You ain't kidding. Brother Jimmy says, agreed. I really like Marty Schwartz. Yeah, I do too. He seems like a super cool dude, man. He's an incredible guitar player too. The black Satch guitar. Oh, it's put up, Michael. Yeah, it's yeah. Well, I got two of them. I got the Black Dog and I got the all black. I guess that's what you meant. But yeah, it was. Yeah, it's back there, mixed in with all the cases. I'm sorry. Yeah, I've heard about this guitar too. Adam Jones Silverburst still holds up as a top Epiphone choice. Yes. I've heard good things about that guitar. All right. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, now we're getting into the more recent comments. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure. Bloody Soup says, hell yeah. Thanks, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. There he is. Your ears must have been burning, Slick Rick. Slick Rick, large car lifestyle. I was just talking about, if you're still here, I don't know how, remember that movie Big Rig that we talk about from time to time? You were the first one that brought that to my attention all those years ago. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Okay, there's AJB. What's up, man? How are you? What's going on? What? Jimmy? God dang. Oh, man. Jimmy, you crazy, boy. You crazy. You crazy, man. Steven, you're too kind, man. Hands down one of the best tones on all of YouTube. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. That's just too kind, man. Thank you. Let me see. Oh, Slick Rick. Yeah, you're getting ready to hit the sack. Yeah, man. I just stopped in for a second, get ready to go to bed. 3 a.m. comes early the older I get. I feel you, brother. Well, thank you for stopping in, Rick. Thank you, man. It means a lot. It means a lot. Don says, here we go. Sounding good. Thank you, man. Thank you. That's the one thing I love about platforms such as this is playing live. I mean, that's what it's all about, you know, playing live and Jay Fleming says play Pound Cake. Oh, Lord. And what? Wait a minute. What's going on here? What happened? Something happened. I'm not quite sure. Something just popped up. It disappeared. Maybe I'll see it here in a second. I don't know what that was. I heard something go click. Jay Fleming, hey man, if you're still here in a few minutes, if you want that, do I have Pound Cake on here? Let me check. I don't know. Rick, what do you think?
Woo!
Okay, thank you. Yes, I do have it. Okay, it's loaded. It is loaded. Brother Jimmy with the fire. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Jay Fleming. No. Bad Brad is one awesome guitar player, man. He is incredible. I used to watch his channel a lot, and I haven't watched it in quite a while, but he's amazing. He is an incredible guitar player. Heck no, man. I'm not on that level, but I appreciate your confidence in me, man. It's very kind. Hey, Cater says, sounds epic. Thank you. I'm just trying to get to everybody's comments. Bloody Suit. Thank you, man. Here we go. Let's see. Man, what the heck happened? Mr. Mick, thank you, man. Thank you, man. Y'all are too kind. There's a new name. Rick Spears. Muster player. That's fantastic. Thank you, man. You're fantastic. You are fantastic. All of y'all. Thank you. Bloody Suit, you too much, man. That's very kind. Thank you. It's just playing, man, is always what I've loved to do. And if I had the time and was the eligibility to be in a band, I would do it in a second. But unfortunately, can't do that. So AJB says, that's a really good backing track. Singer sounds a lot like DLR. He did, didn't he? Yeah, he sounded really close, man. He sounded really close. And I was like, wow, that guy sounds great. He sounds better than Dave. But yeah, so let's see, Jim Brennan, guitar, love that playing. Thank you, man. Thank you. Jimmy, you didn't have to do that, man. Thank you, Jimmy. You didn't have to do that, man. Character looking really impressed, saying, whoa, what? Thank you. Thank you, Jimmy. You're too kind, man. You didn't have to do that, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Stephen chimes in. He goes, I'm also going to bounce for the night. Want to get a couple of minutes of guitar time in before bed. Yes, I understand. This is a weeknight, so I totally get it. Let's see. See y'all next time. See you, Stephen. Thank you for being here, man. Thank you very much. Yes, Bloody Suit. Yeah, I thought about that earlier today. Bloody Suit says, whenever you have a chance on another stream, pull out the Firebird and play some Skinner. Yes, that just goes hand in hand, man. Those songs and some Skinner. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. I will. I need to get back some of those Skinner songs back on here and you know, and practice them. Yeah, man. All right, Steven. Yes, sir. You have a fantastic night, man. Get some rest. And yeah, who was it that requested pound cake? You have to forgive me. Are they still here? That's the main thing. Are they still here? They might have left. I mean, I know a lot of people have to go to bed. It's after 10 o'clock. People hitting the sack and got to get up early. I totally understand that too. I'm just thankful that people came in and wanted to chat for a while. That's the amazing thing. Let's see here. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to hanging out with my friend Ralph tomorrow. We're going to go to that music store. I think it's called Midtown Music. And again, it's in Easley, so looking forward to that. That's going to be fun to do. And well, before that, like I said, before I head out there, I got to hit up Audio Centro. And when that transaction is complete, I can tell y'all about it. And I tell you the story with everything that has led up to what I'm hoping to be able to do, you know. So yeah, it's I'm excited, man. I'm excited because what I'm hoping to get is something that I've never had. Guitar wise, I've never had it. I've had a couple that were kind of close to it, but not the actual real deal for this particular model. Yeah. Mr. Mick, yeah, you think you and your son could come on and jam some weekend? Yeah, that's always, yeah, we could. We have to really work out a few bugs, because if we've done that before, but when you get two people jamming on the same stream, there has to be some things that need to be put into place. One, since you're doing a live stream, both of you have to be hooked up to Ethernet. You cannot be Wi-Fi, because that's going to cause a delay with the audio and everything. It might not seem like it in the moment, but when the video processes, it's going to be off. So let's say I'm hooked on I'm hardwired into my laptop. So, and he is now, but before he wasn't. And that's why it's always good to do test runs, man. It's always good to do test runs, because the last thing you want is to come on a live stream and all your ducks not be in a row. And, just it's always good to double check. So one time we did a test run. We did a live thing like this, but it was unlisted. And at the time, he wasn't hardwired into his computer. He was using Wi-Fi. And we played just a little bit of a song. I said, let's play 2 minutes of this song together. He's like, okay, we got our levels right. And we played it. And the reason I only said 2 minutes is because it don't take long to process and to get on your channel. Now, remember, this is unlisted, so nobody else can see it. And at this particular moment, that's what you want, because it's a test run. So you're going back to watch it and to make sure everything is, you're hearing what everybody else hears, right? So, and we were playing along with some backing track, and his was like out of sync, like a half a second to a full second off. And it makes it come across like everything's just out of whack, So I told him, I said, this ain't gonna work, man. You gotta get an Ethernet cable. And then he did. And then once he did that, then it was a lot better. Now, EVMux is the platform I stream on, like I said before. I used to use StreamYard, and they started to jack up their prices, and I wasn't happy with the audio quality I was getting playing live music. one time it would be okay. The next time it would sound like it was underwater. But see, on my end, everything sounded normal. But on the other side, which is the audience, they would put in the chat, "Oh, dude, you sound like you're underwater, or sound like you're gargling, or we can't hear anything," or whatever. It could be a number of things. Man, I had rebooted my laptop so many times. I bought extra software to try to find something that was making my computer mess up. It all boiled down to, after being with StreamYard for a long time, it all boiled down to my computer just was not compatible with StreamYard. And that's what it was. And that's why sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't, because my computer just wasn't compatible with it. Because I noticed what made the light bulb go off in my mind was other people that I was hanging out on a live stream with. They had like an Apple computer or a laptop, and they were using StreamYard. They didn't have any problems at all. It was fine. So a great friend of mine, R2R3 Locking Nut, said that, man, you need to try EVMux. The word's going around that it's the new platform to stream on, to play music, because the audio quality is better. And at the time, I was like, better? I was like, yeah, okay. So I looked into it, and with EVMux, you have different tiers, just like you do any other these other platforms that you can pay for monthly. So EVMux, the first one is a free tier, and you don't get no audio quality or nothing. I mean, I guess it's good enough if you're just talking. That's fine. Kind of like Zoom or something. And then the second tier, I forget how much it was. It was maybe $25 a month. But the audio quality doesn't kick in until the third tier on EVMux. And I think I'm paying $49.99 a month. And that's what I used to pay at StreamYard until they jacked everything up. I mean, it was like double. And I was like, they didn't even tell me nothing. I just happened to look on my, no, they got me one time because I looked at my account on my phone. I said, what is that? And it said StreamYard. And I said, I didn't bump up my StreamYard to the next level. It's supposed to be $49.99. So that didn't sit well with me. So I went ahead and checked into EVMux and immediately got the third tier, $49.99 a month. And you get that extra audio quality option. And I've been with them ever since. And I love it. I mean, it's similar to StreamYard, but there's a couple of different things but it's really, I mean, if you've done StreamYard before or Zoom, it's a pretty easy learning curve. It's not really, really bad at all. I didn't think so. But again, people ask, what all are you using? There's a few things involved. First you got to have your platform that you stream off of, which is EVMux, right? You got to make sure that's a good platform, and I'm happy with EVMux. I would suggest that to anybody that's getting into doing live music on a laptop or a computer. EVMux is the way to go. It works really well for me. But your computer might be perfect for StreamYard. It might be compatible. The only way to know is to do some test runs. But EVMux, if it works for my computer, it should dang sure work for everybody else. But anyway, again, people will ask, what all are you using to get that sound? And I'll be more than happy to share that with you. The Tank G processor, it's always in the description box below the video. There's some stuff in that description that I don't use anymore. I need to update that description, like the Audiobox 96 interface. I don't use that no more. Let's see. There's a couple other minor things that I don't use, but for the most part, the main thing is this Tank G. All right, the Tank G processor. Like I said, it's in the description box underneath my video. I think it's $79.99 on Amazon. The Rodecaster Pro 2, the really big component. That's the big thing that's making a lot of difference here. If I was running through an interface and a DAW, I would not get this quality. There's no way I wouldn't get what you're hearing. I wouldn't get that. And then, it's just a matter of having your pedal chain set up for stereo, which is very easy to do. As long as you're coming out stereo, you can go into this stereo and then have this set up to come out a stereo signal to your computer. And then you go from there and you start doing test run after test run after test run and trying stuff out. But yeah, my son, Nathan, he kind of took a break from jamming live. I know he paused his EVMux account for a while. He started working a whole lot more. I know that's one reason. And he's kind of like working like 2 jobs right now. So that's one main reason why you don't see him anymore. He's working all the time, and he's at that age. He's 35. I know exactly what that feels like. I did that when I was his age. Bloody Suit, maybe he's asking your son to come over to your house and play. Well, I don't have enough room. It might look like it, but I don't have enough room for 2 people to sit here and go live. I don't have enough inputs on here to run 2 people into this setup. So that's why it's always best to do, if he has EVMux. We've done it before. He knows what to do. We've done it before, and that's the more convenient way because he's got all his stuff at his house that he likes to use. I got my stuff, my setup, and it just makes it convenient. But yeah, we can definitely do another jam session another time whenever he feels, when he feels ready and he wants to start up his account again. I would love to do that. I've always loved jamming music, jamming guitar and stuff with my son. He's one of those that he really took off, man. When he was young, I showed him a couple of basic little blues things on the guitar, and he took it from there. And he started to really look at the tablature out of the guitar magazines years ago. And then when we had DVD, when he got a little older, we had the DVD. Remember the Paul Gilbert licks, the famous Paul Gilbert instructional video where he's playing, and incredible. I remember I had that on VHS for years, and we would just sit there and watch that over and over and over, just watching Paul Gilbert just rip. And that's when he still had the cool hair and all that, and I was like, dang, man, he was playing like a purple Ibanez. Paul Gilbert was, and yeah, so my son would sit there and he was very disciplined in learning. I never was of that caliber. I was just like, I just want to play, I was like, just show me that lick, and there's a bunch of those licks he would play, and I couldn't do. I was like, wait a minute, what now? And it's like that today. His picking hand has gotten really, really good. So like, I call it like a medium speed picking. Instead of going, it's like, like that real syncopated. I can never do that. He can do it. And when I see other players that can do that semi-fast syncopated picking, it just sounds so good. Like Randy Rhoads did it. Yngwie, of course, he does it when he kind of slows down a little. Neil Schon does it really well. Eddie could do it really well. Steve Vai, Satch, I could go on and on. I mean, big names that could do that. I could never play like that. And but my son can. He can do that. He can finger pick really good too. That's something else I can't do. So my hat's off to like people that can finger pick, play bluegrass. I'm not a fan of banjo, but to see those guys doing all that stuff, I'm like, wow, man, dang. I'll never be able to play anything like that. So, but that's okay. That's why there's different styles of music for guitar. You don't have to to be able to play like any of those people I mentioned, to have fun and be a good guitar player. I've seen people, I mean, this is no joke. I've seen people years ago sit around a campfire, and three of them have acoustic guitars, and they're all just playing and sync together with maybe an Eagles song, and they're all just singing, whatever. Singing some cool songs like that, what they call campfire players, But that's what it was called when I was coming up. And when even if it's just a couple of people sitting together playing like that, if both of them understand about timing, and rhythm, that's it. That's all that matters. And if one of them can sing and the other can kind of harmonize a little bit, man, that sounds amazing. To me, that sounds better than any kind of showboating stuff that anybody could do, because that's just bare bones talent. And one thing that I've always thought in my head, sometimes, I haven't done this in a while, but sometimes I will see somebody on it might come up on my social media feed of somebody that's on America's Got Talent, or what is that? One of those shows, and they come and they play an acoustic and they sing, and they sound really good. And I'm like, wow, that right there is what it's all about. That's what it's all about, Don, comments, got to jump. Had a blast here. I'll tune in again soon. God bless you. Don, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. American Idol, that was the show I was trying to, you see somebody trying to get to that final to go to Hollywood or whatever. And there was a young guy on there. This was probably earlier in the year. There was some young dude on there that was that played a ballad. And, you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover. We're all guilty of that. I know I am. And he came out there, man, and he sang, and it was a song that he wrote for his friend. His friend had passed away. So he wrote an original, and he played it for the friend's mother at the funeral. And it was a touching song. It was really, really good. And I watched that 5 times in a row. That's how good it was. And I was like, it almost brought a tear to my eye. I was like, dang, man. That's the power of music, man, right there. That's what I'm saying. So if I can get on here and just give a little ounce of that to somebody, to y'all, whoever takes the time to tune in, if I can just give a little bit to somebody and they enjoy it, man, that makes me feel 10 foot tall and bulletproof. Makes me feel so good, that anybody would even consider, okay, let me hear how he plays. That's very, very heartwarming, I tell you. Let's see. We got a new comment here. We got Michael Sursa. Hey, Joe, I love your channel. I'm 61-year-old a guitarist since I was 14. Hey, Michael, how are you? Thank you, sir. Thank you for your kind words, man. I really appreciate that, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you everybody's been so kind. This has been so nice. And I'm floored, man. I'm really floored. It's just people that take the time to come hear what I have to say. And it looks like I'm still getting some comments on the video from earlier this afternoon. I guess I could read a couple of these. We'll wrap up. I know it's getting late. How much longer? Okay, I got a few minutes before the bottom of the hour. I need to look and see how many views that a look into my guitar collection part 3. Let's see what it's, I don't even know. I need to look. I'm almost scared to look because it probably ain't doing too good, because people are probably tired of seeing my ugly mug. Say, here's this guy again, this 4-eyed dummy. Let me see. Good Lord, we gained a few more subs. That's great. That's awesome. Let's see if we can look at some of the comments. Yeah, I apologize. I need to do that. Mike Parks, this is on the video from earlier today. He says, so Joe, what was the final to total count? I watched all 3 of your videos. I may have missed it, but I didn't hear or see a total count. Thanks. Yeah, that was my fault. I was supposed to do that on the last video and I didn't. And I need to pin a comment in the comment section and say, here's the total. Which I could go back here and count real quick and tell you, but that is my fault. I should have done that and I fell short. I got so tied up with filming and editing and trying to get things done for this week because it's about over with. Here's one from Alan Webster. Again, this is a comment from today's video earlier. A look into my guitar collection, part 3. I get all of my stuff from AMS. Recently, I bought a Wolfgang Special that was on sale. I have what they call rock star status. That only means you can have like around 18 months to pay things off. I pay all my stuff off pretty quick. I like them because you can do payment plans. You don't have to pay everything at once. All I'm paying for now is a Boss 2x12 100-watt amp. It will be paid off in September. My wife hates it though. But yeah, you have to be careful and not get a bunch of stuff you can't pay off. Cool collection. Take care and God bless. Thank you, Alan Webster. That was really kind. Yes, AMS is somebody I used for many years, 20 years at least. And I told that story once. I'll tell it again real quick. That the reason I left AMS was something really simple. It was just I called one day to tell them that really to give them props. I said, hey, thank you for your awesome service. And I've been a customer for 20 years and thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it. And they transferred me to a manager so I could, because I asked to speak to a manager. The person, AMS, can I help you? I said, yeah, can I speak to a manager, please? And they might have thought, oh, Lord, here's somebody with something smart to say, but it wasn't that way at all. I just wanted to give them props and say thank you. And when they connected me to a manager, I'm assuming he was a manager. He said he was. I could hear him typing, I could hear him fingers hitting the keys on this keyboard. And it was like the stuff I was saying was going in one ear and out the other. And it was kind of like the vibe I got was like, he couldn't care. He didn't care. And so I just, that kind of, it didn't sit well with me, man. I was like, really, man? I was like this. He goes, yeah, okay, thank you. Is there anything I can help you with? And very monotone. I said, nah, man, nope. And I hung up. And that's what turned me to a faithful Sweetwater customer. That one little event right there. That's how they lost my business. 20 years. And all he had to say was, okay, is there anything I can help you with? Like I was bothering him or something. So I was like, nah, there ain't nothing you can help me with. Not anymore. Bye. So, that's what happened. And, that's how it goes. Michael Sursta, I always believed in buying the best equipment, especially after I started playing in bands, etc. So I have accumulated a lot of equipment over the decades. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Yes. Yeah, I've accumulated a lot too, man, as you can see. And it's easy to get a lot of stuff. All right. Rod, hey, man. He says, channel is growing, Joe. Good night, everyone. Yes, I'm getting ready to get off here. We've hit our 2-hour mark. And thank y'all so much. Thank you for jumping in here on this live stream. I really, really appreciate it. I'm going to jump off and get things ready to wind down for this evening. And we're going to head out to Midtown Music tomorrow. I got to go to Audio Centro first. And then we'll go to Midtown Music, and then we'll do our thing there, and then I'll come back home, and we'll see what happens then. So stay tuned for the exciting conclusion. Thank y'all so much. God bless y'all. Keep rocking, and we'll see you next time. Okay, take care. Bye bye.